A federal judge weighs whether the Trump administration violated the Posse Comitatus Act in its use of troops during the recent LA riots. The three-day trial concluded Wednesday with arguments centered on the use of National Guard and military troops during the violent protests against ICE raids. California officials argued that the troops played an active law enforcement role when they helped in detaining of people in two occasions and set up roadblocks on private roads. However, the Trump administration argued, as troops are assigned to protect federal property and law enforcement, they cannot be acting as law enforcement themselves.
And the question in this case is whether the troops that have been stationed in Los Angeles have or have not crossed that line between what is allowable and what is not allowable, which is engaging in law enforcement the way police do. So are they acting as military, or are they acting as police? They can't act as police. They can only act within their bounds.
The case is expected to set a precedent determining how President Trump can deploy the National Guard to California or other states in the future. A former clerk for Kentucky's transportation cabinet claims she was fired for exposing a scheme which sold off driver's licenses to illegal immigrants. Take a look.
Illegal migrants in Kentucky are reportedly obtaining driver's licenses without taking a test. That's according to an investigation conducted by WDRB, who interviewed a former clerk from the state's transportation cabinet who claimed she was fired for blowing the whistle on a scheme which sold licenses to illegal migrants. The whistleblower named Melissa Mormon said she discovered the scheme in 2024 and was asked if she wanted to join in. Kentucky state law allows non-citizens to obtain a driver's license if they provide proof of residency and valid immigration documents. But Mormon said her coworkers were being paid $200 under the table to sell licenses to illegal migrants.
The undocumented workers would come into the office in groups. They would provide them either permits or driver's license illegally. So they were bypassed without even taking the test. I was asked to bring certain customers in, and they are brought in to me without signing in. And you would scan their documents as usual.
She has since filed a lawsuit against her former employers, claiming they violated the Kentucky Whistleblower Act, which protects public whistleblowers who come forward with claims of misconduct. Mormon is asking for her job back and for her benefits to be reinstated along with back pay. Her lawyer said the circumstances surrounding her case are shocking, adding the case shows how there was no system of checks and balances at the KYTC.
It's shocking. Why would an employer punish and take retribution on an employee that reported this wrongdoing? There's a failure to supervise these employees. There were obviously no checks and balances.
Illegal migrants obtaining driver's licenses have been prevalent in recent months, as authorities busted a similar scheme in Florida. State Attorney General James Ufmeyer said this kind of activity puts people in danger and laid the blame at the feet of the Biden administration.
Here you've got hundreds of aliens that are cheating, that are breaking the law, that are buying driver's licenses without taking the test, getting on the roads, putting everybody in danger.
Mormon's case has sparked a federal investigation, as she reportedly spoke to investigators earlier this year when it was found her login credentials were used in the scheme. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear also confirmed nearly 2,000 fraudulent licenses were revoked, adding they will get to the bottom of this case.
A large crane falls, crushing a home on Florida's Merritt Island. Emergency workers responded to the home after the crane came crashing down Wednesday. No injuries were reported, but a manager of the crane company, Big Iron International, said the crane was set up on top of a water line, crushing it, causing water to spew out and softening the ground underneath. Authorities are investigating the incident.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.